Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get Hank. He's teaching with me, so you have two people who can give you opinions for your interview if you would like.
Okay. The another teacher.
Yes.
Okay.
So we can.
Yes,
do it together.
I was speaking with another teacher.
Oh, okay.
Because I have the two interviews for the different topics,
Right.
and he will be help me with the first interview. Then Dana say to me that you can help me with the another interview. Yes.
Go for it.
Okay. Good morning, teacher and classmates. My name is Diana Reina, and now I am with Lucas. He is a teacher in the school. Then I will be do an interview for him about some strategies in the classroom. Okay, thank you, Lucas. What do you have? Do you have any tool to evaluate the result of the class?
The results of the class, like tests.
Yes, maybe, or if you have, I don't know, some portfolio.
Well, it's usually dependent on how hard the students are working. Not only the results they get, but also the amount of work they do. So it's to us it's important to see who works hard and who is lazy or like who doesn't do anything in class.
Okay.
So I think that is one of the most important tools of evaluation, except for of course tests and exams.
Okay. The next question. Do you take note maybe during the class about what is the strength or weakness of the learning process of your students?
We've started since we're two people now. It's a little bit easier, so we start to separate the class, and we try to accommodate the people, like the students, in a way that they get the most out of their learning experience. So the students that aren't as advanced as others get different tasks that are suitable to their levels, so they don't feel left behind or they don't feel like they're not learning anything.
Okay. What do you think if another colleague give you his or her opinion about the strategy that you use in your own class?
Since I'm pretty new at this, I'm very open for suggestions, and at the moment I'm not teaching myself yet, but I'm helping Hank to teach. So it's interesting for me to see how he approaches the students and how he doesn't. So I'm really open for suggestions.
Okay, great. And in your teaching process, you carry your own portfolio?
What do you mean by portfolio?
Portfolio is like, I don't know, if you have some document specific to give the class or to evaluate the result of the students, or writing, I don't know, a note that you improve better for the next class, something like this.
What we do is we make our own worksheets and stuff, and we give it to the students and we take it back and we look over it to see how they were doing and if the task was too hard for them or if it was too easy, and those are the things that we usually do here.
Okay.
Yes.
So in your experience about the method of Colombia English classes, you have had to change some strategies during the class?
Sometimes it's a little hard because depending on the class, the students maybe it's just for English, but sometimes they're not really focused, so it's sometimes hard to get their attention. So we try that a lot, which not always works, but I think we manage.
Okay. And if you participate like a guessing class, tell me 3 things that is very important for you about the strategies that you can see to your peers, for example.
For example, we walk over. Usually, when we give out worksheets, we walk around and we try to help. Of course, I mean we're not giving the answers; that would be too easy. But of course, we try to help as much as we can, and we try to look over their shoulders to see that they get the best out of their experience. And what else? Yeah, we try to keep them focused, and we try to give them tasks that are demanding but not too challenging.
Okay. please share with us one strategy that you usually practice in your own class.
In my own class, closing the door, keeping the children in. Well, there's not a lot of strategies. It's really just about trying to get their attention and trying to get some of the knowledge to them.
Sometimes it's very difficult to get the attention of the students.
It really depends on the class. There's classes that are really calm, and there's classes like the little ones. Usually they have a lot of energy, and so it's really hard to keep them calm and to keep them focused because they have so much energy and they have so much other things on their mind. But yeah.
And for you, what you consider that is harder the group, or like work with teenagers or adults or a child, maybe in the teaching process?
I think both have their positive sides and both have their negative sides. I think the children are more like the little ones are more eager to learn something, but it's harder to get them to sit still or to listen. And the older ones are usually calmer, but a lot of them aren't that interested anymore in learning English. And if they do, they're usually really good as well. So that is good, but the ones that aren't interested are usually the ones who don't really feel like they need it.
Okay, and finally, what will you advise as like a teacher to improve the teacher development and the strategies on enhance teacher development?
That is a tough question. Well, I can only speak for my German teachers. They were really strict, but also very kind. So it was easy. It was easy to get a good grade, but you had to put in hard work. And I think that's a good strategy. Like, you can be friends with the students, but in class there has to be a certain distance. Yeah. Of course.
Okay, Lucas, that's all. Thank you so much for
You're
your
welcome.
time and to give me this
Of course,
interview.
always.
Thank you. Okay, thank you, Miss Mason.